Unforgiven live on pay-per-view. Welcome, everybody, to Sunday Night Heat. And what a week it has been here in the WWE, especially for me and my partner, Al Snow. What's up, baby?
Oh, you know, Coach, it couldn't have gone any better.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing 243 pounds, Val Venus. And from Bayside, California, weighing 225 pounds, Slater Vane.
Well, we're all set for a huge night right here on Sunday Night Heat. But Al, first things first, you, my friend, are brilliant. What a great week you had.
Oh, I had a great week. You had a great week. And you know what? I was so good, I almost made myself believe.
You were good. But I'm 1-0. And we're going to take a look at it later, but we've got a great hour. Stick around right here on Sunday Night Heat.
I would like to thank the Academy. I'd like to thank my partner, Coach, for supporting me through the hard times.
You know, so many people have come up to me this week, and they said, Coach, what was Al doing? I said, did you not watch Heat last week? We pulled the snow over everybody's eyes.
That's what we like to call the snow job.
Yes. And we're going to talk all about it and Unforgiven throughout the hour.
Oh, big tackle.
You know, Stone Cold Steve Austin had a lot to say and made some huge matches for Unforgiven. It was just 2 weeks away.
Yeah, what are we going to do about one of them?
Well, I am personally very excited about that. Oh, nice hip toss by Val Venus. Uh-oh, but a nice counter by Slater Vane.
Boy, Slater Vane going toe-to-toe, tit for tat. Look at the respect in Val Venus's eyes.
A very nice sequence between these two men who are obviously in tremendous condition.
Tore his head off.
Slater Vane appeared to be showing some good sportsmanship, which you and I know way too much about.
You know, good sportsmanship, that's like, that's a bygone thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very, very overrated.
All that matters is the ends. The ends justify the means.
Val Venus up and down in that lower back. You can see Val Venus in a lot of pain. But Al, you know, so many people, you know, have asked me, you know, why? Why are you guys doing what you're doing? Why would Al Snow align himself with you at the same time?
Well, because I aligned with you on Heat. I'm your partner.
Exactly.
Doesn't anybody know anything about loyalty anymore these days?
Thank you very much. Oh, here's a cover by Slater Vane. 1-2, and Val Venus is able to kick out. And this is all about
beside your friend, having honor, got your back, you know, HBO.
Exactly.
Help a brother out.
I didn't even know you knew what that meant, to be honest with you.
I know.
But this is all about opportunity. I mean, let's face it. I mean, we're younger, we're hipper, and quite frankly, we're just better, period, than JR and the King.
Oh, without a doubt.
Oh, big elbow to the kisser of Slater Vane.
Val Venus, big cross body. This could be a
cover, hook leg, 1-2 on a kick out by Slater Vane.
And let's face it, Coach, we were never going to get that beautiful hook body suplex. Never going to get that opportunity. Those two were
without a doubt. Oh, another cover by Slater Vane. No, Stone Cold Steve Austin was never going to give us that opportunity. No. Let's face it. But now there's a light at the end of the tunnel.
And his name is Eric Bischoff.
Yes. And just for the record, you were a little bit worried that he was mad at you on Monday night.
Oh, like
I saw it in your eyes. No.
Like you were.
Me and him were on the same page.
Yeah.
We were getting to you, kid.
That's why I saw a wet spot beginning in your pants.
And speaking of getting to, Slater Vane is getting to the lower back of Val Venus, who is struggling now to get back to his feet. And quite honestly, I don't know if Val Venus thought he would have this stiff of a test here tonight.
And speaking of our boss, what a match he signed tomorrow night.
Right at the top of the show, inside of a steel cage. Wait a second. Another quick kick out by Val Venus. Right at the top of the show tomorrow night. Right at 9 o'clock, 8 Central, right here on Spike TV. It's going to be Rob Van Dam and the Big Red Monster Kane inside of a steel cage out.
That's right. Raw kicks off. All hell breaks loose right out the bat.
Nice big clothesline by Val Venus, who is back in control. But
Val dropped his head. Oh, but he countered
that a little bit, but
fisherman suplex. He blocked it. Oh no, his back.
You know,
Slater Vane's been taking effect on that back.
And this is where Slater Vane really can take advantage, wouldn't you say, Al?
I don't know. Slater looks like he's starting to run out of gas a little bit.
Beautiful reverse spine buster from Val Venus. But you can see that lower back still bothering this exceptional athlete. That intense look on the face of Val Venus tells me he wants to finish this thing right now.
Hey, is he going for it? Your favorite move?
Oh, baby.
What you watch movies to see? The money shot.
Dropping the money. Drop the money. Drop the money.
Here is your winner, Val Venus.
I can't believe how excited we are this week. Huge win for Val Venus. I can hardly stay in my chair.
Oh, you love the money shot.
Oh, I do. Always have.
I can't believe that. Dudley Boys all over on the cover in the magazine. We are the tag team champions.
I know, we should be on the cover, the tag team champions, don't you think?
They said the greatness from Dudleyville.
Greatness of what?
Where's Dudleyville?
I don't know.
Where's Dudleyville?
I don't know. You guys ready? Hey, is that my issue?
No, Dudley Boys all over.
Dudley Boys.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Dudley Boys.
What about me?
With
us.
Yeah,
With us.
come in.
The champions.
Rob Conway's up next.
Step closer to what we want.
Oh, just giving the beat down.
Yeah!
Following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, weighing 150 pounds, Spike Dudley.
Spike Dudley set to take on Rob Conway here tonight. But I can tell you that heat is brought to you by Cabin Fever. Catch it in theaters this Friday.
And by Stack for Two's YJ Stinger. For that extreme boost of energy, you gotta feel the sting. Kind of like what the King felt.
Yeah, by 1-800-CALL ATT for collect calls. It's free for you and cheap for them.
Well, Coach, we're going to see what Spike Dudley can do with the newcomer, Rob Conway.
To be accompanied by the World Tag Team Champions, La Resistance, weighing 226 pounds, Rob Conway.
You know, Rob Conway, speaking of an eventful night this past Monday night on Raw, Rob Conway helping out La Resistance, nailing the Hurricane with the tag title belt, and La Resistance able to beat the Hurricane and Rosie, but that wasn't all that happened now.
That's true. They were going to put Rob Conway's butt through the table. He was going to get a little wood, but La Resistance saved him at the last minute.
You know, these
so
three
Spike's
men
got a little bit of a personal vendetta, I think, with Rob Conway.
Without a shadow of a doubt. And Rob Conway, who just made his debut very auspiciously a few weeks ago, dressed up in that Air Force uniform, whatever you want to call it, Spike Dudley, high off the top and down. And Rob Conway better have come to play tonight, because you know Spike Dudley always does.
Well, you know the old saying about you can't judge a man by the size of...
Size of his, what?
No, not that.
Oh, I don't know what
You
you're talking
can't
about.
judge a man in a fight. The size of a man in a fight, you have to judge a man by the size of the fight and the man.
Yeah, well, that's what you were going to say, yeah. Well, now Rob Conway in a big-time dogfight.
Oh,
You know,
Rob Conway dropping him over the top rope.
Now, I'm having a hard time understanding why the fans are booing Rob Conway. All he's doing is what a lot of people do these days. He's taking an opportunity to align himself with a successful product, that being La Resistance.
Yeah, I understand, but, you know, La Resistance. Oh, man!
Wow!
What the hell was that?
That was a corkscrew something. And Rob Conway, let's take a look one more time at that.
Corkscrew neckbreaker off the top rope. He had him extended out there, snapped his spine.
And, you know, you got to give Rob Conway this, is that of all the newcomers that we've seen in the past, let's say 4 to 6 months, this guy's got to rate right up there. He comes in great physical condition, has a great attitude, a great look, and who can blame him for being with La Resistance?
Well, you got to blame him for being with La Resistance. I mean,
right.
I can't blame him for taking an opportunity.
Right.
I can't blame him for making his place in WWE, but come on, La Resistance.
I got you. I got you. Well, several big punches right to the kisser, but
there's the heart. There's the fight.
you talk about there's a whole lot of fight in this dog right there, but Rob Conway, you can see the intensity on his face. I think Rob realizes the opportunity he now has. Here's a cover, 1-2, and a kick out by Spike.
Well, he's got to follow this up. He's got to stay on Spike, stay aggressive, keep him down on the mat. Drops his head.
Telegraphing it a little bit too much, but catches Spike Dudley in the back and then right in the forehead, and Rob Conway back in control. Folks, coming up in just a little bit, we're going to take you back to Raw and show you what went down between Shane McMahon and Kane. And once again, it's something you will not believe.
Not believe, just like Lawler didn't believe and JR didn't believe what we did on last Monday night.
I just can't get over how proud I am of ourselves. And Rob Conway, you got to believe that La Resistance, watching from the back, is very, very proud of their new young protege.
He's got to follow up. Don't take chances with Spike Dudley.
Do you think maybe Rob is playing to the crowd a little bit too much instead of focusing on Spike?
Oh, without it, and it's going to cost you.
Beautiful move by Spike as Rob's forehead went right into that top turnbuckle. And now Spike go right down where the sun don't even think about shining. Falls over the huge clothesline. Here's a quick cover. Look at the leg. It's maybe into. Oh, what a kick out by Rob Conway.
Spike Dudley just too dangerous. He's like a human car wreck.
Hey, guess who's here tonight, by the way?
Who?
Theodore Long, baby. Back in the back. Bam! Player's card in the hizzy for shizzy, kid.
I didn't know you knew the hizzy for shizzy.
Yeah, for the hip impaired, you can interpret.
Well, you can't be too hip because 2 hips make an ass.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Oh, now both men, Rob Conway and Spike Dudley, in a very precarious position.
He's biting him.
Indeed, you are correct. Biting Rob Conway in the forehead.
Both feet. That'll leave a brown spot on the back of your trunks.
Here's the cover. This may be enough. And Rob Conway, just at the last moment, was able to kick out. But Spike Dudley clearly in control of this match.
And a headbutt to the gut.
A beautiful battering ram. Will this be enough for Spike? Oh, no. Getting that last shoulder up at the last second was Rob Conway.
You got to give it to Rob Conway. He keeps kicking out. He keeps fighting back.
This guy, he's so impressive.
Hangman across the top rope by Rob Conway.
And Spike Dudley may have brought that on himself. And now Rob Conway, he's got Spike up. Oh, but able to get out. Oh, out. Oh, wait a second. Oh,
neck breaker.
What a spinning neck breaker from Rob Conway. Will this be enough?
That was it.
It is.
Don't necessarily agree.
Rob Conway.
I don't agree with who he associates with, but you gotta admit he takes advantage of an opportunity.
You're exactly right. But you always are.
Yeah, well, still to come on Heat. Theodore Long and his boys are taking on Garrison Cade and Mark Jindrak.
Yeah, but up next, out from the looks of things, Gail Kim, I think, did herself a favor in accepting Molly's offer to align herself with the women's champ.
Without a doubt.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Yonkers, New York, weighing 252 pounds, Tommy Dreamer. And from Seoul, South Korea, weighing 200 pounds, Jimmy Yang.
You know, Molly can be pretty convincing when she's got you pressed up against the wall and choking you.
Well,
I mean,
I wouldn't know.
Speaking from experience, but...
Well, the women's champion, you know, and is it just me, or is Molly starting to show a little more personality than we've seen in the past?
Yeah, all of it bad.
Well, good point, but she is still the women's champion, and it is oh so impressive as she was last Monday night on Raw. Here we go, Tommy Dreamer set to go one-on-one with Jimmy Yang.
Along with her relationship that she's just developed with Gail Kim kind of forcefully, I think that she's going to keep that women's title for quite some time.
And where does this leave Trish or an Ivory? I mean, with Molly so firmly having the hold on the women's title.
It left the two of them back in the back with the athletic trainer trying to figure out how to fix the neck.
Finding exactly what happened. Now Tommy Dreamer, early offense here on Jimmy Yang. And we talked earlier about some of the youngsters you may not be familiar with. We saw Slater Vane earlier on. This kid, Jimmy Yang, is very, very impressive.
Tommy Dreamer with the SOS. I won't explain exactly what those letters stand for.
Tossing Jimmy
Yang, tossed him just like one.
Like a sack of potatoes. Oh!
That'd be SOP.
Nice suplex by Tommy Dreamer.
I'm digging Yang's pants.
I know, because it came from your closet. Nice counter by Jimmy Yang. And
nice hand
he looks to be
up.
a tremendous athlete, and now catches Tommy Dreamer the kisser with that reverse kick.
Well, you know, I think Tommy made a bit of a mistake there at the beginning. He kind of took him a little lightly. Now, Yang is turning up the heat.
You know, Al, still to come here on Heat. Huge tag team action. Mark Jindrak and Garrison Cade take on Theodore Long's boys, Mark Henry and Rodney Mack. But also, we're going to take everybody back to Raw In that huge main event, all three members of Evolution taking on Shawn Michaels, Goldberg, and your protege, Maven.
Hey, what is Yang up to now? Oh!
He's giving Tommy Dreamer a little ying for his yang, I think.
With his ling-lang.
And now breaking that hold, and you can see the damage it's done to Tommy Dreamer's face, and now, down on all fours as Jimmy Yang pounds on Tommy Dreamer.
I think he was choking him.
Exactly.
With his legs. It was like a figure four chokehold.
That's what you said. But, you know, real quick, I want to get back to Shane and Kane just for a second. It seems to me like week in and week out, they continue to try to one-up themselves. Who can do more each and every week? It's got to come to a head at some point.
Well, we all know how competitive Shane is and how he goes out of his way to really do anything he can possibly do, but I don't think you can one-up a monster.
You may be right.
And what is RVD thinking?
I don't know, but RVD wants Kane's going to get him first thing tomorrow night right at the top of the show. And now Jimmy Yang just busting that kendo stick of Tommy Dreamer. That's just something you don't do.
No. Oh, what was Yang thinking? He just ran up and flipped and stood right in front of him.
Tommy Dreamer taken down, and now a huge neck breaker on Jimmy Yang.
You don't break a man's stick. You don't put your hands on a man's stick, I'm telling you. That's bad business. And that's what happens.
Nice spine buster. That may be enough. About a 2 3/4 count. Jimmy Yang getting that left shoulder up.
You especially don't touch Tommy Dreamer's stick.
How do you know? From experience?
Watch. Look what's happening. Death
Tommy
Valley
Dreamer.
driver.
He's got Yang.
No.
What a reversal. What a reversal by Jimmy Yang. But instead of covering Tommy Dreamer, what in the world is Yang doing?
He's not thinking.
And that's completely uncalled for.
Moonsault goes for DDT.
Stands Jimmy Yang straight up on his head.
1, 2, 3.
And that's Jimmy Yang's fault.
Yes, he put his hands on Tommy Dreamer's stick.
Tommy Dreamer very, very pleased with himself.
He's shocked.
Jimmy Yang, instead of the cover,
a corkscrew moonsault. He misses it, sets himself up perfectly. DDT drives him like a nail.
Tommy Dreamer, and now a shot from behind, right in the kabushka of Jimmy Yang. Well, that's how Tommy normally. Well, speaking of chocolate, in the house next, it's tag team action. We're coming back. Welcome back to Heat.
It certainly looks like Theodore Long got a lot of back behind the mat now.
Well, Mark Henry joining forces a couple of weeks ago.
It's scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by Theodore Long, and a combined weight of 630 pounds, Rodney Mack and Mark Henry.
You know, Theodore Long always looks dapper. And my friends, Raw presents WWE Unforgiven, sponsored by Natco Soul Calibur 2. Unleash cutting-edge fighting on the PlayStation 2. Get yours right now. Rated T. And Unforgiven will be live in just 2 weeks from Hershey, Pennsylvania.
And of course, an Unforgiven, Coach. It's you. Yes, you taking on JR and kicking that ass all over Hershey.
Are you going to be there? Are you going to be there to see me in person?
I'll be there.
JR's ass.
I will be there.
Are you going to be there? Oh, just a second. Bam.
Hold on.
Bam.
Oh, look.
You know, the last time you people saw this man here, Mark Henry, the world's strongest man, take a look at Rodney Mack, the master of thugging and bugging. Now, the last time you saw them, they were giving 2 white boys the baddest beatdown that they ever had. You feel me?
I feel you, baby.
Now, I've been informed that these same 2 white boys say that the thugging and bugging was a fluke, that they could stand up to the thugging and bugging if they had one more chance. Well, you see, I'm about equal opportunity, and I believe in being fair. So the white boys are going to find out tonight that Theodore Long has got the magic stick. Now, we've already hit them once, and I guess we'll have to hit them twice. So whether they're the same white boys or whether they're somebody else, because all you white people look just alike to me. Now, get them out here. It's thugging and bugging time.
By the way, that's a new song. You probably don't know it. I've got the magic stick.
I thought it was something to do with Harry Potter or something. Like he had a wand.
At a combined weight of 532 pounds, Garrison Cade and Mark Jindrak.
Mark Jindrak, Garrison Cade. Definitely mean business tonight. They asked for this rematch and granted. So here we go, wasting no time. This match is quickly underway. Rodney Mack and Garrison Cade kicking things off.
Well, you know, Garrison Cade, big nickname for Garrison Cade with the boys is G-Unit.
Why is that?
I don't know.
It has nothing to do with 56. I know that.
Well, no, look at him.
I got you. Well, you know,
He looks like a unit.
You know, we talked about Unforgiven and, of course, my huge match in Unforgiven. But what about the main event? With the World Heavyweight title on the line, so much is at stake just 2 weeks from tonight with Goldberg and Triple H.
Well, it's always a big match, always a lot at stake.
Oh, wait a second. Here's a quick cover by Garrison Cade. Look at the leg. Oh, a kick out by Rodney Mack.
When the World Heavyweight title's on the line, but, man, Goldberg's career.
What is Goldberg going to do? What if Goldberg leaves Unforgiven, doesn't win the gold, and must leave the WWE forever?
I heard Circle K's hiring. Maybe 7-Eleven.
You know, I don't see it happening. I gotta believe that Goldberg has enough motivation now to defeat the game, but at the same time, Triple H is the best in the business.
And he always has an ace up his sleeve. He's a choke player. He comes through under pressure.
What a great athlete this Mark Jindrak is. 2 huge clotheslines.
Beautiful drop kick on the Mac.
And maybe the best drop kick in the business. No offense to Hardcore Holly, of course.
No, Coach. No.
What?
I'm going to save you from that ass whooping. I'll tell you right now.
Okay.
Bob Holly, without a doubt, got the best drop kick. Why? What makes it the best drop kick? Not only height, but accuracy.
Well, that's true.
You can throw a good drop kick once in a while, and let's face it, Jindrak, an incredible athlete. He's good, but he ain't no Bob Holly when it comes to that.
Big shot from behind and a cover by Rodney Mack.
Hey, maybe you ought to try and take a page out of Bob Holly's book on old JR. Put a couple of the old...
Maybe I'll call Hardcore. And maybe I say, Hardcore, what do you think I should do to JR? Catch it. So close to the ropes. Mark Jindrak. And a delayed cover here, but
he's too close to the ropes.
Well, way too close to the ropes, breaking that parallel barrier and unable to pin.
Maybe Bob Holly will show you how to do the Alabama Slam on JR.
No, I'll go to Gail Kim for that.
Whoa! Talk about a shot. Mack, boy, he just laid him out.
And now Rodney Mack from behind, just nailing the back of the head of Mark Jindrak.
Is that thugging and bugging?
It's thugging and bugging, baby. Now, real quick, while we have a quick chance, what about that Shawn Michaels, Randy Orton? Who has more to prove in that match at Unforgiven?
Oh, I'd say even up. Shawn Michaels got to prove he's still got it, and Randy Orton's got to prove he can take it.
The self-proclaimed legend killer.
Look at the springboard clothesline.
Getting a shot at a man that he idolized growing up and now wants to end his career in Shawn Michaels. And the big man, Mark Henry, wants in this matchup in the worst way.
And Jindrak's got to make the tag. He does. He brings in G-Unit. Now he do a little thugging and bugging himself.
I hate to call Garrison Cade G-Unit. It just sounds so cool, but I'll do it. Big shot to the midsection, and now Garrison Cade.
Big knee lift.
And Mark Henry, all he can do is watch at ringside.
Cade's got to follow up, stay aggressive, stay on it.
You know, you're always talking about the intensity and keeping that intensity not just on your face, but in your actions. And there's an intense left shot to the back of the head. And here comes the world's strongest man.
And that's not just like any left shot from somebody else. This is from a man who can, like, lift a car.
And now Mark Henry just tossing Garrison Cade, who is no small man in himself.
I love that hairstyle.
You said it, not me. I would never want to get on the bad side of Mark Henry.
I wouldn't want to get on any side of Mark Henry.
Well, that's...
Oh, my...
Every side is a big side.
Rodney just coming in to add insult to injury because there ain't nothing left of Mark Jindrak after that.
Now, Mark Henry, what a
big slam.
Just slamming Garrison Cade, and this one's over.
Man, what has Theodore Long done to Mark Henry?
Bringing out the animal in Mark Henry, and look at the intensity. Well, folks, don't forget, Raw kicks off tomorrow night with RVD and Kane inside that steel cage out.
What is RVD thinking? Not only is he going in the ring with a monster, but he's going in a steel cage and right off the bat.
Yeah, 9 o'clock, 8 Central, live right here on Spike TV. Folks, don't forget, 2 weeks from Unforgiven. For Al Snow, I'm the coach. We'll see you tomorrow night.
We're so good.